309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. I'm on some 309 shit in a 309 whip with a 309 bitch. I'm just trying to die rich on that 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. I'm on some 309 shit with a 309 bitch and a 309 whip. I'm just trying to die rich.
I'm on some 309 shit with a 39.
About to board me a plane and go 1,300 miles out for a show now. I would say I'm on the road, but I'm up in the sky and everybody know now. Everyone wanting to do something great, not everyone know how. All of my people been telling me to wait. You about to blow now. Top speed, no slowing down. Smoke a top shelf, we be blowing how like the big bad wolf will blow you.
Hey yo, D-Leo, Quarantine Radio, you got me high as shit. Word up.
Yo, what's good? It's D-Mill from D-Mill Quarantine Radio. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I wanted to let y'all know real quick, we're streaming simultaneously on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So if you want the best quality stream, hop over to YouTube, D-Mill Producer, official YouTube page, or you can go to Twitch at D-Mill the Producer, also at the Art of Ill Fusion Twitter. On Facebook, we're on Transcendent Visual Arts, Transcendent Records, D-Mill Quarantine Radio, the group page, Savage Planet, the Facebook page, and also on D-Mill My Wall. Don't forget, we got the Savage Planet monthly countdown coming up at the end of the month. I got new music coming out from an artist called Ari Naomi that's working on her new album. I got a track with Mickey Fax. Dakota Savage has a bunch of new visuals and a bunch of music coming out. We also want to say thanks to Grow by Design for sponsoring the show, and also 90.7, where you're going to be able to start catching D-Mill Quarantine Radio on their Facebook page as well. So thanks to those sponsors. D-Mill Quarantine Radio is running until the end of March, every Saturday night at 8 p.m. So tune in, share, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We got new artist segments, including interviews and artist profiles and freestyles. And that's about it. Stay tuned.
309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. I'm on some 309 shit in a 309 whip with a 309 bitch. I'm just trying to die rich on that 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. I'm on some 309 shit with a 309 bitch and a 309 whip. I'm just trying to die rich.
I'm on some 309 shit with a 39.
Since they never seen me, girl, you know what I mean, girl. Mario Cannon, hope you notice me. I hope you notice me. Hey, there's something you to me, yeah. Hey, there's something you to me, yeah. Blowing up.
That's Trey Blaze. He's on the live stream, but then he's trying to call on the live stream. Don't make no sense, does it? We got the sound figured out, though. Appreciate you guys messaging. If you don't message, then I don't know that. So we had to cancel Trey Blaze's call. You can't call in on the live stream when we're live streaming, bro. So Mario's in the building, y'all. He's had a hell of a start to this year already. The new video's out. That one is featuring Rain City Kitty. That was shot in Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so that one we have featured in our top 10 video countdown. You got a whole lot of new videos out. You have the Gotti Challenge. Oh, bro, you got the song with Montana last year. You got the What's Up Mario. You got the Guardian. Like, bro, sitting on tracks. I know I asked you this last time too. How many songs you got?
Right now, I probably got like close to like the 600 songs, maybe even more. I might be shooting myself short.
Yeah, I know you got a gang of songs.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is when you got songs, though, you got endless income because you can release and you can release and you can release. And if you're talented like that, you can make money in this industry. And that's what my man is doing, is making a lot of good business moves in this industry, which is important. It's not just about performing and being talented. You have to have some sense to you, and that's what I appreciate about you. We talk about a lot of stuff other than music. We talk about life, but the music, bro, you on fire. You got the Superior Culture leather jacket. I see Shantae. What's her name?
Shantae.
I didn't want to say
Shantae.
it wrong.
Yeah, she man, she dope, man. Shout out to Superior Culture, man. This is fly. I got some custom stuff from her too, man. But I rock all her varsity jackets. Get in tune with her, man. Shantae, get in tune.
Right. I've been checking out all her stuff. So we linked up on social media, so I'll check out all her fits. Always fresh. Yeah. So we got another special guest here we're going to get on in a minute. But let's get to another one of these tracks here let's see which one we want to hit. I think we'll hit this one.
Yeah.
You take the metronome off for me? Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You just keep fighting and like no support, like nothing.
Nothing, man.
Then boom. Everybody wants to get on the train with you now.
This for you. This for everybody that's been through this. Where you got a new job, you got new friends, people want to come around. Come on.
I wanna tell you I'm sorry, but we can do better. I'm talking forever, I don't wanna let up. I know that I said stuff, I'm already fed up. They don't know about me, they can't take the pressure. Nobody showed it all, my shoulders small, barely was holding on. Nobody noticed, but my clothes are small, they cut my electricity off. I was just chasing my dreams, taking these risks, trying to get rich. But I feel like I didn't exist. Nobody was giving me that, nobody was giving me this. Oh, the entitlement, oh, the environment, oh, he's a violent man. I heard it all, my back against the wall. They calling me the GOAT, now they don't wanna be my dog. There's nothing I can afford, this side is small, but it ain't my cause. I never can let it control me, you gotta know me, I like the ball. More kicks than see with the ball. I used to sleep in the car, they told me to reach for the stars, so I stopped drinking and going to bars. Look at that, greet him and treat him, they need him, cause he got some bands on him. He know that they watching, he know they ain't popping, how they got fans on him. Designer brands on him. Remember the days he wasn't afraid, no one took a chance on him. I think God put hands on him. I tell you I'm sorry, but we can do better. I'm talking forever, I don't wanna let up. I know that you said stuff, I'm already fed up. They don't know about me, they can't take the pressure. I'm sorry, and I can do better. I'm talking forever, I don't wanna let up. I know that you said stuff, I'm already fed up. They don't know about me, they can't take the pressure.
Yeah, D-Mill Quarantine Radio. My boy Mario Cannon in the building, y'all.
Yeah. Star Power, man. Mario Cannon, man. RP to all the guys. RP to everybody, man. Everybody lost somebody you love, man. You know, we in this.
I just thought about a question just now. I know your answer already because I know you, but have you ever put out a song that ain't a banger?
Of course.
You have?
Yeah. I put out some straight heat before. It wasn't a banger. It's just straight bars, you know.
No, I mean like a song that like you thought like, oh man, that like you listen back and you're like, oh that ain't I ain't feeling that.
I like everything I drop. I just got to get the people to like it. You know, they got to see it. You know, for the value what it is, man. So I love everything I drop, everything I create. So, you know,
that's love. And so let's talk about some stuff you got coming up. You're an entrepreneur. We know you got the gym down in Lincoln. So that is, go ahead and tell us about that first.
You know, I own a franchise at Anytime Fitness in Lincoln, Illinois, man. Dope gym, 24-hour situation, but it's pretty powerful, man. So I love it. That was my first one of my first loves was being in the gym. It gave me my true freedom. I felt like I had a purpose helping people, man. So really love that, man.
Right. And so then you got a new venture coming out that I'm a little bit involved with. We're getting your packaging together. We got the sister company of Star Power. We got Star Flower.
Yeah.
Delta 8 gummies getting ready to hit.
Yeah, so this is crazy, man. I'm so thankful for you to introduce that for me. So thank you, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's going crazy though. Like I know because I'm working on the logo. The logo's dope. Yeah. Everything's dope about it. The whole setup. The Delta 8 is coming from the Simple Living Farms out here. So shout out to those guys on making it happen. And then you got a show Saturday night. You are you're pulling up at the Grand Tap in Galesburg, Illinois, right?
Yeah, man. I got to show love to my family out there, man. You know, Grand Tap and the staff, the owners, and everybody out there. Great people, great energy out there. And this is one of my last shows in Central Illinois. So, if you guys, if you want to go to one of my concerts, man, and engage with me, I'm gonna be giving away some free merch that night too, man. So hopefully, people tune in and get involved. It's gonna be a packed show. So it's gonna be incredible, man. So I'm ready to do it, man. Ready to revisit Grand Tap, honestly.
All right, and so let's talk about these videos. You've got the $1 for $1 challenge.
Yeah.
How many views are you up to now? I didn't even check.
I think 80,000, maybe I don't know. I mean, because it's all over the place. It's got different views in different spots, right? Like one spot might might have 80,000. Somebody else might have it up. It might have 10,000, 20. It's kind of spread out, man.
Yeah,
so me personally, I got like 80,000 on my Instagram page, but I got a lot of hits from it too. So a lot of people reached out. I got a lot of beats. Shout out to all the producers that have been sending me beats, man. That's been working with me. Shout out to Bonito Beats too.
And speaking out to you guys, it's been a good run, but now I'm gonna go ahead and make all his stuff for him. So we appreciate y'all getting him. No, I'm just playing. No, but we do got some stuff. I'm gonna show you something. We got another thing to talk about. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I'm gonna show you something that I did for you, and we can talk about it at that point. But let's talk about some of the stuff you've been doing in the community, some of the kids' causes, and some of the anti-violence campaigns. I saw you were in an event for Flawless Diamonds with NLE Choppa a couple weeks ago. Tell us about that.
So what we did was Nick from Flawless Diamonds hit me up, and he's like, "Hey, I got an event I want to book you for." And so I'm gonna have you and Chop, come through. And I know Chop is one of his number one customer as far as like in the jewelry game. So it was dope. We went up there to Chicago, and what we did was we partnered with a lot of different organizations that had, that dealt with people in need who needed, stuff for Christmas, might need food. So we did a raffle giveaway. It was a totally free event. People got to eat. People got prizes. I signed an Empire poster. It was framed. I kicked with NLE Choppa, and that's when we connected. Me and Chop connected from there. So.
Yeah, man, you got good timing though, because right after that, then his name's all over the place.
Like, yeah.
But I watched the interview with Bro, and he was kind of saying the same thing. He was just like, I'll just go home and be with my family. I don't really be out in it. Yeah,
he's a humble dude, man. Chop actually he was fasting when he was there, so he was on a cleanse. So he's so powerful, man, so intellectual behind that, man. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't do none of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And like you'll find your body does some crazy shit when you sober up and dry up like that. what new music you got coming? Like the album was supposed to come out on the 12th.
14.
It was supposed to come out.
I was gonna do it on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Right. And so now it's being moved to March 1st.
Yeah.
Because you're working on the final.
I got to clear some stuff, so I got like label stuff to clear. I got some bigger artists coming aboard, and I got some dope features, and so I had to push it back.
It's weird being your friend because I know like more than I want to interview you about because I know it ain't supposed to be in the world yet. It's like I just gotta. But speaking about being friends, what I enjoy about our friendship is that it was pretty organic. It wasn't like we came into it where anybody needed anything from anybody. It's just we kind of just had a few interactions, and I'm like, oh, I really feel dudes, you know, we went back and forth. And we do talk quite a bit.
Yeah, we do talk a lot.
A lot of stuff that ain't really about music, a lot of stuff about life, and I always enjoy your perspective on life, and you're a humble dude, and you are one of the people that in the entertainment community that definitely reaches out to me when I have stuff going on in my family life. So I just want to put that out there that I do appreciate you reaching out, and those phone calls do mean a lot. And sometimes when you hit me up, it is a perfect time because you know, I know that I'm going to just start laughing when I get on the phone with you. So it's like, it don't really matter what's going on. It's like, I know I got to get ready to cut up with my boy a little bit. So I do appreciate you. But the same side, you've gone through a lot of loss in your family. And that's kind of your perspective on your campaign against violence now is because you've lost some people close to you. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Man, I lost some really people dear to me, man. My first blood, my cousins. You know, I call them brothers because I was with them. You know, but I lost them to gun violence, and so in my heart, I know as a man, what I'm producing and the product I put out, kids are going to embody that. Now, either they're going to take it in a positive light, or they could take it in a negative light. But if I don't give them a choice, they'll only take it in a positive light because if all I'm releasing is, those jewels, I need to grow and nurture them, then, I'm doing my job. So that's what that inspired me to do, man. My family's been through a lot. So I want to be a beacon of hope, and I want to be an example. So I don't want to be one of those dudes that do as I say, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't do as I say, but don't do as I do. No, right. I'm gonna walk this. I'm gonna walk it.
Walk it and talk it. Yeah. That is a thing that I think if I could tell young artists, if you could find who yourself is early and just be that, and I think a lot of people would be better off if they had that advice early instead of trying to be something else. Like you stand out alone now because you're different than everybody else.
Yeah,
now
stick it to my guns.
You're in your own lane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that do positive stuff, but that is one thing that I admire about you as well. And so let's get back into the music. I know that we could talk all night. I guarantee that. But,
definitely.
So this is another one. I mean, the man got hits. He's not going to stop. The album's on the way. D-Mill Quarantine Radio.
Mario Cannon, man, you already know what it is, man. Yeah, I hear them. They like this.
What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? I remember doing shows, finding my CDs on the ground. I did my best to make you proud. You laughed at me when I was down. They like, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario?
They like,
what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? I'm in the street, you was ashamed. That money came, you ain't complain. Now I got BBS's dancing on my chain. She like, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario?
They like,
what's up, Mario?
Yeah.
Carbon 15 on the Draco, make them go and shake some. I know where I'm from, them youngers down, they down to take some. BBS's diamonds on my neck, so I can't fake. I don't promote violence, but I gotta stay safe. Mario Cannon giving back to his community. I don't speak French, ain't no we, ain't no you and me. I grew up in poverty, so hustlers influence me. Could've bought a car, but I bought jewelry. I'm a dog man, but I'm still light-skinned, bruh. Heard you talking down, please don't hype me up. I got loose ends, I gotta tie them up. We can't go toe to toe, cause my shoes cost too much. I remember doing shows, finding my CDs on the ground. I did my best to make you proud. You laughed at me when I was down. And they like, what's up, Mario? Hey, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? I'm in the street, you was ashamed that money came, you ain't complain. Now I got VVS's dancing on my chain. She like, what's up, Mario? Hey, hey, they like, yeah, give me it. What's up, Mario? Remember me back in college, bro? I was on probation, fighting cases, you was adios. Bringing up them licks I used to hit, but I ain't proud of those. Try to do a bit, but I don't fit like some Tyler clones. Heard my ox clicking up together, now they merging. Pull the diamond test and I wanna see them getting nervous. You laughed at me when I told you I'ma be a millionaire. I'ma buy a house and tear it down and put a building in. Remember doing shows, finding my CDs on the ground. I did my best to make you proud. You laughed at me when I was down and they like, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? I'm in the street, you was ashamed that money came, you ain't complain. Now I got VVS's dancing on my chain. She like, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? Yeah, whoa, whoa. They like, what's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario?
You know what time it is, man. Hey, shout out to the people that caught my CDs off the ground, man. You already know.
It's D-Mill Quarantine Radio. What is tonight anyway? It's a Wednesday. I'm off my. We got a special guest in the house. All I'll say is the man that every time I say whatever name I think he's going by at the time, people go, who? You know, we're partnered up with 90.7. Them dudes over there have been doing a lot of great work in the community as well. So we got Mark Supreme in the building. You can get on right over there. Sit on that stool. Yeah. He's in the building, y'all. We brought him here. He finally made it out.
Yo.
You good? Let me get your volume up here. Yeah, you good to go. So we figured we'd bring you in and kind of catch up on what you've been going on and let you talk a little bit. I'm sure you probably get. This man's a legit journalist here, so he probably got some real questions. But no, welcome to the studio, man. You came through for the Canada Culture Cup.
Man, appreciate D-Mill. What up? What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario?
Hey, yo,
you know
you already know what it is, Marcus, man. You know I know I'm rolling, bro. How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm decent. Decent. I just want to circle back real quick to D-Mill, man. I know it's a lot going on, bro. So it's all love from me. It's all love from Strictly Hip Hop. It's all love from Rap Politics. It's all love from Dig 'em. It's all love from the Yanni Collective. It's all love from, you know, anything and anybody I'm associated with, man. For real. But, man, I'm glad to be on here just rapping with y'all. Man, it's my first time on Quarantine Radio, and I was trying to holler at D-Mill. I was trying to whisper it to him. He was like, no, later. I'm like, no, that ain't what I'm trying to say. But for the people that don't know, though, you just said this going to be your last show in Central Illinois in Galesburg. Why is that, and what you mean by that?
You know, because, you know, a lot of the bookies now are out of state. So now, you know, with the energy we created, you know, going on tour with Twista, now I have, you know, a legitimate fan base, you know, all across the country. So now we're going to be touching these different communities, man, affecting these different lives, man, and trying to, you know, see people get infected by the star power, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we want to get that energy, man. So, yeah, everything's pulling me, you know, west, south, east, you know, and, you know, I put in a lot of work in Central Illinois, man, you know, and
Facts.
it's always going to be my home. It's always going to be my love. So I got to always come back to my roots, but it's time to go and travel and bring back the trophy to the home team.
Word, man. And real quick, I do want to do a shout out to Daryl, man. That's the dude, man. He couldn't make it to Dig 'em, but big love for him, your manager Ruben, and everybody else, man. It's super dope to see what y'all created in the Star Power. I still need my hoodie.
You know what? I
still need my hoodie.
I got a hoodie on deck right now.
I
so
still need it.
I
dog.
got you,
I'm
man.
finna look. Don't make me come down to Phoenix for the next show talking about where my hoodie at. Dog. I need it.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, he about to get a whole new merch line and everything.
So that's why I need it. But you mentioned Twista too, man. You know, Twista's somebody that we listened to when we was high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? Shorties, like Adrenaline Rush was 2000?
Yeah, it was
99, 2000?
Yeah.
And so talk about, you know, the experience and just the feeling of going from listening to somebody in high school and to now being peers on stage together, being on stage with somebody that back then we didn't even know if we'd meet somebody like that. Talk about that.
So at first, man, it was a little nerve wracking, right? I was nervous. I don't get nervous too much, but when we shot the video, man, and I had all these instructions like, make sure you hear, Twista, this is a legend walking in. So he walks in. The security walks in first, of course, to check everything out. And when I knew he liked me, he put his arm around me in the video. Like, randomly, he put his arm around me. I was like, oh, okay, cool, But then after that, he started bringing me out on different stages with him, like big shows. I mean, 500 plus people shows, that's a lot of people, right?
Right.
No, forget that. So he brings me out on 15,000 plus people, 20,000 plus people. He made sure they know who my name is. So that experience, man, is something I can, live to tell my kids about. They can tell their kids about. It's something that I can't really explain. I can just tell you that the love and the adrenaline and everything that was happening motivated me to do more and do better and come back home and really produce and really put on. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Just I still don't believe it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I got to look back at the videos and pictures like, man, I was there. I did that. And I'm just so thankful, man, that God gives me the ability to do this, man. So I'm just thankful, man. So thankful. Thankful for D. D put it together, man. D kind of segued that because, at first everybody's like, man, why you doing this? Why you doing a song with Twista, man? You couldn't do one with Kodak or, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this dude's a legend.
Right. And
This is
super sleep. People still super sleep.
This dude's a legend.
Yeah.
He's like top 5.
He's in the Guinness Book for fastest rapper.
And that's what I was going to say. When you want to talk mechanics, Twista is.
There would be no.
He's a goat, fam.
His breathing,
like top 5.
Tech
easy.
9, Eminem, all that's based off what Twista was doing.
Definitely.
How he breathes, I don't even know how he can breathe. Like he'll do a live rap. He'll rap for 45 minutes straight, just no beat, this acapella, just going crazy.
Cadence is wild.
And his breathing techniques, I'm learning them. I'm trying to get it together. He is incredible, man.
Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah, and I still feel like, and I think I talked to you about this, D. Just like he's still, he hasn't got all his just due yet. You know what I mean? Like
oh no, not even close.
Still not. You know
not even
mean?
close, man.
And that's one of those things where just if you know, you know. If
yeah.
you know. So talk about too, man. Just being able to get with Twista, a lot of people look at you and be like, man, how do you break out from the being stuck period? Because we was just talking before we went live how a lot of artists, they just put out music. They got the art. A lot of people, especially in Pure, we got the art, but it's being able to matriculate that and flip that into something else and getting with Twista. And I always make fun of you because I'm like, man, I remember you came into Strictly Hip Hop when you was still skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He came to Strictly Hip Hop when he was still skinny.
Yeah.
And now just the growth. Talk about what that grind is like and how you get, quote unquote, unstuck.
So pretty much like to materialize the situation with Twista, you have to always be working on your own brand, right? So at the same time you're working with this legendary artist, right? You got to be branding. I'm branding myself the entire time. So Mario Cannon. So I got the Twista song going. I got Mario Cannon is over here. Mario Cannon is over there. I'm doing a pop-up here. I'm doing a meet and greet here. I'm still making new material, and then I'm marketing myself. I'm constantly marketing myself. I'm always in the people's face. So where a lot of guys fail at is they don't market. They don't want to spend the money because they don't see it as a tangible thing. They'd rather buy a Gucci shirt or they'd rather buy something physical or something that's going to appease the crowd, but nothing that's going to appease the career. And so that's one thing I did different was when I got with Twista, I turned my marketing even up higher because now I got more eyes on me and I can materialize that and really create the textures that I need to get more traction, to make more money, and to give back, to inspire others, right? So that's what I did, man. I turned it up a notch in the marketing.
And that's key. I forgot I was watching an interview. I forgot what I was watching. But they talked about the branding piece. And I wish I could remember because they was talking about, and D, you probably know about this too, where people, it's one thing to have the talent, but if you got the brand, if you got the image, if you got the profile, we can work on everything else.
Yeah.
And if you got having a brand is the easiest way to make money because you got something that people can point to.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people, so you think that's a reason why a lot of people fail to lift themselves up above just the music because they don't have the branding, they just dropping the music?
Yeah, they won't brand themselves. They'll keep dropping material and they're dropping new material. Well, nobody even heard your old material.
Facts.
Because you haven't spent any marketing dollars on getting it seen. You know, I think not to even throw him out here, but I heard 6ix9ine say something. He said something. He's like, yo, I don't care. You might be y'all better rappers than me, but you'll never be bigger than me. Because you guys you're not going to get seen. This industry is about money and marketing. You got to just be seen. And you guys are better than me, but you'll never be bigger than me. He said that. And that stuck with me. That really hit me.
The one I always think about, and I don't usually quote old presidents, but Calvin Coolidge said, nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not, talent will not, genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistent and determination alone are omnipotent.
It's real.
Because there's lots of talented people.
A lot of talent out there, man.
Look at hoopers. There's tons of hoopers that you're like, man, why ain't they in the league? Why ain't he playing in college? Because there's something else going on there that, they don't know how to put the rest of that together. But my man's networking and all that stuff that he lives by, when this dude comes off stage, he is that dude. Like, nothing turns me off to an artist because I'll be around him. So, like I see him on stage and then I come off and then it's like, hey, man, you think I could borrow $5 to get in? Like, what? You're like, I mean, I ain't fucking there. But I just like people that live their life the way that they really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, real.
It's the easiest thing.
It's the easiest thing.
It's the easiest thing.
Because you never have to think. You never get caught like, oh, what do I have to say? What do I have to do? How do I have to act?
You don't have to try.
No, you don't have to try.
You have
it's
to
so
try.
easy.
And I got flack from older folks with some of the stuff I do because, like, I do the journalism thing, I do media and stuff like that, but you also catch me on my story and I'll be blowing dope. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be like the election, the mayoral election last year. I read off the election numbers, but I wrote up a J and just smoked the entire time while I was reading off the election numbers. And some people's like, man, why did you going all this stuff you built up?
Yeah,
you gonna squander? It's like, no.
Look who you brought. You brought your network to those people though. So it's like you got them a different fan base. That's because that's your network, not their network.
Well, not only that, y'all ain't gonna catch me up either though. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the people that I don't do that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They act like
that ain't me. And then as soon as you got a chink in your armor, they gon' think about like Tiger Woods. Being a celebrity, a superstar, a $1 million cat, multi-million-dollar cat, having multiple women is not unheard of at all. It's not unheard of.
It's very common.
It's not unheard of.
Very common.
Now, we can determine on the back end as far as being married, right or wrong, whatever, but it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
But he made it seem as if, and it come to find out, you got 2, 3, 4, 17 women in the background, and it almost cost him his entire profile.
Yeah.
Almost cost him his entire career. You know what I mean? So it's about being upfront and honest, and like what D-Mill said about you, bro, just this is where we at with it.
This is who I am.
This is where we at with it.
I ain't perfect, but I'm working, baby.
That's it.
And whenever this Celebrity All-Star basketball game gets put together, I'm looking at you, Mark Supreme, Ruben. I'm dropping 40 on all y'all, and I don't care if we homies or not.
I ain't hooped in so long. I don't know if I throw the ball down. I don't know if it'll bounce back up.
Hey, Ruben is toilet water. All right, he toilet water.
He drained that 3 though.
Whatever.
Last week?
Whatever.
I seen him.
That's weak.
I seen him.
Hey, Ruben, I love you, bro, but you trash.
I see.
Hey, D, you decent. D, I hoop D 1-on-1. He trash too, but D.
Nah, he never, ever. Because I tell everybody.
That's something we got to do though. That's definitely something
I
we
don't
got
want
to
no
do.
smoke, man. I don't even hoop no more. You still want no smoke.
Maybe that's more interesting than Manual Central for Juneteenth. We get the celebs out there.
Man.
Bro. Or do 2 games. Let us get a little half or something.
We can talk about it.
I'm going to do a half. I ain't doing a full, game, man.
We can talk about it, man. We're starting to put together the stuff here in a couple weeks for Juneteenth, man. So we're definitely going to be getting at folks and just seeing what it's going to look like. You got to come out this time, though.
All right.
Mario, you got to come out.
Okay.
Like, D, tell him you got to come out, man.
Yeah, it's live. The whole city came out.
Okay.
I ain't seen the city like that. I ain't seen the city out like that in years.
Yeah.
We know what to do. We gonna make it happen. You already know.
I had to move D-Car, man. They was towing folks, man. I had to move his whip and everything else, man, across the whole across the city.
You almost got your car towed, bro. What's up with that?
Facts.
He said facts.
Yeah,
He said facts.
It's just how it be.
I'm camera crew, man. They're supposed to know. All right, so let's get into this last one. We've been talking about it, talking it up. It's the track of the.
While you looking for the track, D, let me ask you, Mario. You know, different people got they breakout track, what really sent them up.
Yeah.
And clearly, from the time you came in Strictly Hip Hop as a skinny dude, you know what I'm saying, you much more on deck than you used to be. What would you say was the song or project? And by project, I mean like the move. Was it the Empire, or was there a specific song? Was there a certain collaboration? Was it a certain show? Was it a certain video? What sent you up?
Man, I think it was a combination of just consistently hard work, honestly. I mean, what really put me into the light more and got more attention on me was, I would say, the Empire move.
Okay.
But then on top of the Empire slam dunk, I followed up with Twista and the song with Montana 300 and Busy Bone. So it's like I was constantly working, taking hard jab. You know how you just study punching at something, and you making progress. But I was studying putting those things in. But the Empire thing, that's what started it, right?
Okay.
The Empire started it, and then the Montana 300 and Busy Bone. I was like, he got a song with Bone, and then the Twista. The Twista took it to a next level because Twista took me under his wing. It wasn't a traditional artist feature.
Just wasn't a feature, yeah.
That wasn't like a feature. That's a song.
That's a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's a difference. So, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do, and D put that, and shout out to D again. He's smart. Why he put that together, because he knew there was a possibility that a relationship's going to come out of that with me and Twista, and Twista's going to like my character. You know, music aside, he liked me as a man, as a person. You know, and that's what it means a lot.
Word. We loaded?
Word, we're loaded.
Already.
You want to introduce the track? Play to win?
Hey, y'all, look. It's Mark Supreme, 90.7 FM. Rap Politics is Quarantine Radio. You already know what it is. We right here with the Mario Cannon. We going to drop this track. It's called, you already know, man, Play to Win. We up. Star Power, baby.
Yeah, we gonna get this to a milli real soon. We going crazy. Spotify all over. But we gonna play to win. Let's get it.
You know that it's legendary when you come to the city and link it with Twista. They gon' talk about Mario Cannon whenever they mention big stuff. They not finna film with the shorties, they playing outside, but they pick his dicks up. When they talk about the blocks are the same, they just from the game, they tricked us. I had to turn up my sanity. Me and poverty just kept on clashing. I'm jamming like Michael, you dance like Michael. If you ever think that I'm lacking, get a neck full of water, she tapped in. Now I'm barging, cause like drafting. I know you goofy, you ain't never knew me, you trolling to get a reaction. Racked up, man, I love it when they see me giving back, bro. And they say you love, I gotta act, bro. Should have bit of a hi-hat. And tell me, baby, can you buy that? Now I pull up with a snap back, cause I have a hatchback. I was pushing down like a hashtag. I was sick of getting laughed at, steady getting back at. Man, I'm taking pictures in a flashback. You really wanted me to lose another 1,000 for the shoes. The money make them pick and choose. I remember barely having food. I play to win, babe. I play to win, babe. Remember sleeping on the floor. Always lost my freedom to the cause. Lost my brother, so we up the score. Had to get it done without support. I play to win, babe. I play to win, babe. Twista. If I see it, then I want it, I'ma get it. And it don't even matter how high you go on the price. I play to win, baby. So when I'm gambling, I'ma get you to blow on the dice, cause you my good luck charm. Seem like I've been getting money every time I pull up with you on my arm. You meet somebody of significance, make it be with a difference. So you put the money on my bond. That's when I knew you was a real one. Don't know about the woman, I forget your mind. All is she cola. Look at everybody even amazing woman. Who be bringing me what I don't need a 4-leaf clover. Love it when I hold her. Yeah. We can travel the states and I'ma make sure every place is fly. We came up like a poker game. Let me take you to Vegas so we can get it where the stakes is high. She got the walk of a black box. I got the walk of a player stepping to it with my hat cock. Got me excited like crack rock. And when it come to betting, I feel like we both hit the jackpot. We deserve it so me and you can take a cruise. Get money so both of us can break the rules. I don't feel like I got nothing else to prove. I just be about my money, making moves. And I know You really wanted me to lose. Another 1,000 for the shoes. The money make them pick and choose. I remember barely having food. I play to win, babe. Hey, I play to win, babe. Remember sleeping on the floor. Almost lost my freedom to the cause. Lost my brother, so we on the score. Had to get it done without support. I play to win, babe. Yeah, I play to win, babe.
Star Power, Mario Cannon, I Play to Win, featuring Twisted. Let's get it, man. Shout out to D-Mill. We're on Quarantine Radio right now, man. You know, with my boy Mark Supreme, a.k.a. Neiman Marcus, a.k.a. Marcus, a.k.a. Mr. Got the Key to the City. You already know what it is. Let's get it.
Hey, whole time, that's one of my favorite. That became, so like, you know how you listen to a song, you know a song, but then you see it perform. Like, for instance, Views was okay to me. Drake, Views was okay. But then I saw Views live in Toronto and like, oh, Views is hot.
Yeah.
Play to Win, since I seen it in St. Louis, that might be, it's hard, but that might be my favorite song right
really?
now. It might be. It was seeing it live. I don't know.
That means a lot, man, to me,
It might be.
Even though the might be means a lot, bro, because, man.
But sometimes because What's Up Mario is still banging, but like, it's like, I think and I think all three of us here too is like we playing to win. We ain't here for nothing. You know what I mean? And Anderson .Paak got a quote from one of his tracks, and he said, "Now they say I changed, like I did all of this to stay the same." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like that type of grind. So it's not just the music; it's what you talking about. It's like, nah, fam, like we not here just to be here.
Yeah, and and I kind of dropped some jewels in there too. I don't know if you caught some of the lyrics. When I say, they outside, they picking sticks up, they're not playing, but they tricked us. So, I was really speaking on how, there was a lot of change and there was a lot of different unification going on and a lot of promises that were made towards the culture as a movement. But I said when they hijacked it, they tricked us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to drop jewels on all my songs that get people to grab something out of whatever I drop, take something away with them that can motivate them or get them to think. Do some more critical thinking in their life, and it's not so basic 1, 2, 3. And people go a little deeper, man. You gotta take yourself. You're a little more important than what you think.
That's heavy. That's heavy. And you mentioned some of that too when you came on. Every time I interview you, talk about just not cussing and just letting the music and more importantly the message be clear enough to resonate.
Yeah.
And I think that's critical, man. And you know what else I noticed, and I could be tripping too. Twista don't cuss on your tracks either.
He did not curse. He don't curse on my track.
Yeah, I noticed that. No. I noticed that. And it's crazy because it's one of them things, man. Like, sometimes you'll do what you do if you dolo.
Yeah.
But then you ever go to like a men's bathroom at like a crazy like a basketball game with a ton of people in there, and you go to wash your hands if you. They hurry up and wash their hands real quick too, just because they see somebody else doing it.
Yeah, kind of like influence them not to curse. Like, I didn't tell them not to curse.
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing.
I didn't tell Twista what to do.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
That's Twista.
Yeah, you do what you want.
I'm gonna tell him. Hey, Twista, you better.
You give me 8, you give me 16, you can do 32 ball, whatever you trying to do.
Yeah, definitely. So
he also don't get credit. Twista don't get credit for the slow flow. And if it's something I could holler at him about, it's like, man, why not give him some more of that slow flow? Because if you go back to, I think it was Kamikaze. Mm-hmm. He gave him the slow flow the entire song, and his Twista slow flow is nasty.
But because he still, so he doesn't just rap fast.
His slow flow is nasty.
He's got substance. It's not just hippity hippity hop the pop the cop top. He's actually rapping lyrics. Is really, you know what I'm saying? He's really saying something. So it makes it so powerful.
Bruh, slow flow. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Twista, man. I forgot. It's like I think it's called One Last Time, where he's like, you don't want to see these murdered guys. Princess Cut hurt your eyes. Got them chicks that work them thighs. You're like, I
remember that. Yeah.
Burglarize hoes. Leave your eyes closed.
Dang.
So, we got you on. What do y'all got coming up? What's 90.7? What's Rap Politics? What's a Yanni Collective? What's Dig'em? What's going on? What y'all got going on?
Something's moving with all of them actually right now. So like news is, I love news. It's like a byproduct of my education. and I love hip hop, love streets, and everything like that. So conceptually, we just wanted to merge the two, and now we really got it. So WCBU is going to be dropping the news on 90.7 FM now. Those journalists over at CBU are going to be doing that. So we announced that with Strictly Hip Hop. Dig 'em, the damn I graduated Mayfair. Hey, shout out to both of y'all who was there. You did your thing. Hey, man, look. I see the video on the back end when D-Mill had recorded it and threw up on the book. You was definitely dropping some jewels for him, too. So appreciate you, bro, for just coming through, look, for real.
So let's just talk about how I said he's real. So he says, hey, look, I was an extra on Empire. These girls like, he said, no, I said I was an extra. I was just an extra. They was like, still. Yeah. But see, some people come in right with like, oh yeah, I was on Empire. I was like, oh, what episode? Oh, I was construction worker number 6. I was up on the scaffold on the building, bro. Like, which one with the orange hat up there? Yeah,
man. But orange vest, man, black hat.
But he did that though for real before, and he'll tell the whole story because it's more humbling that way. I feel it's more humbling that way because he really started as an extra and worked his way up.
Yeah.
But was you on Facebook saying that you was on Chicago PD when you was just standing in the back? Was you like?
I did say I was on Chicago PD, but I said I was an extra though.
Right?
But I was just a featured extra. I didn't say I was like really on the show, but I still got credit for some reason. Like they still gave me credit because they gave me I was a featured background. Like I got to be in the action scene, and so I was actually in the commercial too. Yeah. So when they previewed the episode, this is one of my first times being on the show. When they previewed the episode, they had me in the in the commercial fighting. It was crazy.
See, what I was thinking about at that thing y'all did was, man, I wish somebody would have had something like this when I was a kid.
And that's why I did it, because a lot of people don't know, man, like, you know, and I think that's the case for all of us, man. Like, we fought to get here.
Yeah.
We ain't even where we trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Just look good right now, but I had no direction. I graduated high school. I graduated Central with 1.7 GPA. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But then squeezed out my master's degree by age 23. But even still knocking that out, I had no direction. Wasn't nobody giving me nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I lived in L.A., I lived in Atlanta, I lived in St. Louis, couldn't get shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, tough, yeah.
And so I was like, man, how can I figure out how to flip these failures that I got and put these kids 5 steps ahead? You know what I'm saying? So that was to go with that. But I think we all could have benefited from something like that when we was coming up, and we'd probably be 5 steps ahead. So if it ain't for us, it's for them.
Bro, that's
just a whole collective around, at least in Peoria, I see like a lot of mentors, a lot of programs, and everybody's kind of linked up, working with each other, which is, I mean, it takes a village, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I see people that ain't on Facebook commenting about, we should do this. They actually out doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not just commenting on a post, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I was so transparent, you know, with the kids. That's why I was giving them, you know, so many details about my life, because I want them to understand, like, you know, I'm not, like, a lot of times they only see the finished product, right? So, you know, Facebook and Instagram, those are just presentations. It's like your science project. You got time to prepare for that. But I want to give you guys the raw and the real, you know. I'm going to tell you about sleeping in the car. I'm going to tell you about, you know, being homeless. I'm going to tell you about my cars getting repoed. I got my cars repoed at shows. You know, I have no shame of the mistakes and my shortcomings in my life, because everybody has them. We're human. And if you think somebody's just got that smooth, crispy, perfect life, then, man, you got a lot to learn.
Makes the bounce back better, bigger.
Yeah.
Because there are people that got that smooth situation, but that don't do nothing for people like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, hearing about how your dad was a millie up and your mom had figured something out on her own and got a business, and now you ain't have to worry about nothing. You can't come talk to these kids we talking to.
No.
We don't know nothing about that.
We don't know nothing about it, man.
No. Yeah, so, but yeah, man, keep up the good work in the community, both y'all, and welcome to the show. It's about time you came on.
This hard, bro. This hard.
That's the homie, man. That's the homie.
Like, bro, you a journalist. I get you on camera, it's a wrap. I'm sitting here stumbling. I'm trying to think about music and stuff. So this part I didn't tell you about. So me and Mario been talking about this. He like kind of like a storyteller's type thing.
Yeah, you know, early Kanye is a huge influence on me, like with the 808s and Heartbreaks.
So I put a band together for this so we can shoot this and make some music for this dude to record. And so I started today. It was the first time I got back into my groove with making beats. So I was like, well, let me just write a little something that I could bring to a band that we could get Mario in to write to, so we'd have like a track. So this is the first one I came up with today. And I just made this beat today for you. So I'm going to peep it with you. So I'm going to get your reaction. Yo, slowly, steadily, I approach on this mic step and use map, you know what I'm saying?
It's got that funkadelic, like, you know what I'm saying? All live percussion, it's all live.
Play every instrument live, I would, but I gotta just decide.
Yo, yeah. Yeah, we gonna have fun, man.
That was hard.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited because, well, I'm gonna set the trend, man. I'm gonna set the trend with this one. This is gonna be a whole. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want nobody knowing what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, no.
This is something that I've wanted to do since 808s and Heartbreaks came out, and to see somebody be so vulnerable to the world on being hurt without I feel like he dropped his ego more on that album.
I mean, what he did what Kanye did on 808s allows the space for Drake to do what he does.
That's the whole premises behind it. Like I was even performing cover songs of 808s and Heartbreaks.
Okay.
I was performing those songs because I embodied them. Because I mean, everybody resonates with heartbreak. Whether you break your own heart or you break somebody else's heart, or but you resonate with heartbreak. Whether heartbreak happens in the workplace or in your life, where you're trying to achieve.
Dream chase, all that for sure.
But man, I'm telling you what, man, that album really touched me, man, really.
You about to make me go back and dig into it because I ain't gonna cap. I didn't dig into it when it dropped. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all.
Man, memories made in the coldest winter, bro. Come on.
I was late on Kanye. I knew he was. I listened to, you know what I'm saying, the whole 50 Cent, Kanye, who's gonna sell more records. I was hip to all of it, but I was more of a, I was more gritty with what I was listening to. Like, even coming up, like, I'm about to get clapped for this. I wasn't even on Outkast. I knew who Outkast was. Yeah. I could name some songs and things like that, but I didn't dive into them until post-college.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff that people talk about when it comes to Kanye, like I rock with Kanye. Kanye ain't in my top 5, but he is top 5, top 10. Who your top 5?
Tupac, Biggie, Twista.
Are we talking favorites or GOATs right now? Are we talking? Are you doing?
I know.
Give him a list and then come back with which one is.
Hey man, I just want to know what we're hearing from. What are we hearing? Are we hearing favorites? Or are we hearing objectively these are the folks?
I mean, those are the top MCs. Like far as people I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place, man. Sometimes I listen to ambient music. I listen to like calming, soothing music while I drive. Sometimes I don't even listen to.
Sometimes I'm in quiet silence too. But I'm gonna let you finish. You got 3. You got 2 more.
I got 2 more, man. Number 4, Eminem's gonna be in top 5 because lyrically he's a beast, and then Jay-Z. So that's gonna be my top 5 right there.
D, who you got?
See, I go to a different list. I go to like I go to like Spitters, so I'm like in Lupe. I'm like in now JID's getting up there.
Yeah.
Like I'm in like Spitters, so I'm like Black Thought, Talib Kweli, Most Def. Like I'm on a whole, and you know I get clapped because people are like, oh, you like that conscious backpack shit. I'm like, yeah, because them motherfuckers be saying the most.
Yeah.
I've always liked that shit. I like KRS-One because he was always talking about building up the community, not tearing
No,
it
he's
down.
definitely dope.
You know,
Lupe was nicer than most.
Lupe.
Lupe's nicer than most.
Well, see, here's the deal. That's the artist I was connected to first. Like my homie from Morton, right here, where the studio's at. He did all of Lupe's first works in Chicago at a studio called The Attic. I went to high school with him. He's my baby's mama's best friend. My band recorded at this studio called The Attic. Our first demo we did was like in 2003, 2004. Well, Lupe was nobody, and my boy just took him in. It's like he said, hey, if you help me out, I'm going to be famous one day. I'll always remember you. And dude was like, yeah. So I was always plugged with Lupe early. So, but he prophesized that shit. He knew he was going to be that. But see, that's what I liked about him, though, too, being close to him. You know, he's a Muslim. He prayed every day. He didn't drink. He didn't party. He wasn't fucking all these bitches and all that shit either. He was just doing his thing. He was focused on his family. He was focused on his craft. Those two things. And the motherfucker, he was a valedictorian of his high school. Like, he's a very smart brother. So there was things about him, and he never appealed to the street culture. But look where he at now.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, it's a weird industry.
Yeah.
People, not everybody feeling Lupe.
Yeah.
But if you brought your favorite rapper to me, Lupe will chew him up.
Yeah.
You see what he did to Royce?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And Royce is
Royce
crazy.
the 5'9" is
And
crazy.
Royce is crazy.
Lupe had that written in a night, bro. Like, dude wrote his for like 4 months, came out, released that shit. Lupe sat on it overnight, came back with another one the next day, and just bodied him, just hit every box. So yeah, so that's where I'm at on my top 5. But yeah, all time, then I go to like, you know, Tupac. Definitely Tupac was like, you couldn't tell me nothing.
No, he's so passionate and influential.
Again, though, he had a message for the culture. He had a message for the people, and that, you know, he was a political activist at the time before. Yeah. Like, can you imagine like what Tupac would have been rapping about during, like, you know, the presidency we just had? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, Eminem, I have a love-hate thing. He's got to be in a conversation because where he came from and where he got to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But and then again, like, I'm also connected with the Death Row crew. So shout out to my big homie Snoop. Snoop on Longevity Alone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Snoop D-O double.
He never changed it up.
Pop you like a bubble.
And you know what?
Everybody got a track with Snoop.
Snoop, bro, I like Snoop, man.
West Coast, they keep it gangster. Snoop don't change up, but overall, West Coast don't change up. Like, West Coast keep it
Because
gangster.
they told him to not wear the blue on the Super Bowl. You saw that?
I'll wear a whole fit.
Bro, okay.
He came out with the whole
wear
fit
a whole
on,
fit.
and he was banging the entire time.
Man, banging, Big Bang.
It was lit, though,
Big
man.
Bang.
They try to clown him because he was smoking weed in the cut.
It's
Bro,
legal,
he in
man.
California.
It was
His
love.
crib right over here. My crib right over here.
Bro, he is California. Snoop is an
legal.
American icon. Like, he ain't even a rapper no more. He's an American
He doesn't have
icon.
to rap anymore.
We talking about Willie Nelson type. We talking about, you know, he didn't collab with Martha Stewart. You like, he's American now at this point. He's American icon. I ain't gonna let you go though, D. You got 2 more.
All right.
Snoop, M, Pac.
All right. So I come from a whole different era too. So like back in the day, like I watched this Drink Champs. It got me thinking about it. But back in the day, I was fucking with like Big Daddy Kane real heavy, and like Eric B and Rakim and EPMD. All 3 of them were kind of like the same. See, I'm dating myself. He like who?
That's cool though. Jay came from BDK, so keep going.
Yeah. So I mess with who did I listen to probably the most? Tribe Called Quest and Outkast. Like Outkast that's I think why I like JID so much, because that flow, that Atlanta flow. But JID got bars. Like he got, and he do his own production. So there's levels to that young dude, and he's new, so he's got a sound that's coming out now when there's a lot of trash out there, and he's So, and I went to see him live at Madison, Wisconsin, and it was the livest hip hop show I'd ever been to. These kids was crazy about this dude. Hype. Like, hyper than I seen any. Yeah, it was one of the hypest hip hop shows I've seen. So go see JID live. But I'm taking my son to see his favorite on Tuesday, Tyler the Creator, at the United Center.
That dude's got a cult following.
He does.
My son is one of them.
Like
He's 16.
Lil B the bass guy.
Oh man, bro.
Who else
That
was
was
on
insane.
there? Somebody else was on.
What he did was crazy.
He started all the trends, bro.
What he did was crazy.
I got 3 songs with him.
Oh yeah, I knew you had one. I knew you had 3. I knew you had one.
Shoot something.
Yeah, so I'm just we working it out. He told me verbatim like he wanted to shoot the videos with me.
Yeah, I think we talked about the one. I didn't know about 3.
Yeah,
we talked about the one.
he told me, he's like, you know, I'm trying to like be in his voice. He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's like peace and love, family. He's like, you got it all. The looks, the lyrics, the sound. He's like, you a superstar, family. Keep dropping, don't stop.
But Tyler the Creator is like Igor or Igor. I don't know how you say it, IGOR.
That dude cold, man.
Crazy.
He crazy.
You know what I love, and I'm still waiting on your final 2 because you named off like 5 different cats.
I know. I went to an era. I went to an era.
It's okay.
But Talib Kweli and Lupe are in my top 5. Like
so, Talib Kweli,
I fuck with heavier.
Who's the other one you just said?
Lupe.
JD,
and then
JID.
the last 3.
No, because he still got Pac, Eminem, and Snoop. So Snoop, Pac, Eminem, Lupe, and Talib.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
Right, cool.
We squeeze it out. I love it.
Dylan.
Right.
I had to give a couple of my spitters into the top because I just really think about who I listen to the most. I've been listening to a lot of new stuff though. That's how I try to stay a little bit relevant. But I like if I was talking about new stuff I like right now, I fuck with that new Cordae. That's
YB
hard.
Cordae is crazy.
That new Cordae is
he can spit.
He's crazy.
He can spit.
He's one of the folks that the older spitters like your Black Thoughts, like your Royces, and like you know what I'm saying. Those are the people that can look at Cordae and be like, okay, we still straight. You know what I'm saying? For the people that really care about lyricism, really care about like delivering the story and just articulating themselves perfectly, he definitely one of them cats.
Yep. All right, well, tell them where they can find you, Mario. Thanks for sliding through. Tell them what else do you want them to know before we cut out.
Yo, Breaking Hearts, Breaking Records, my first album, like full album, March 1st is dropping, so be ready. We gonna take over with that one, okay? It's gonna be real. I'm real vulnerable on that. But you can find me on all social media platforms at This Is Canon on Instagram. So This Is Canon, THISISCANON. Other than that, just Mario Cannon with one N. But this Saturday, I'm going to be in Galesburg. It's going down on the 19th, so come holler at me.
Bro, I don't know how or who. I don't know if it was the graphic designer or what that put 2 N's on your joint, and then Ruben called it out. You remember it was like a week ago, too. I think it was for the Diggle joint. I was like,
Man, I mean, it's just so simple. Mario
like,
Cannon with one N. I'm not related to Nick Cannon. I don't got nothing to do with Nick Cannon.
It's Carl Cannon in Peoria.
Carl, Greg, Wayne, all
that. It's about to take over Impact Program.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
it's
it's
crazy.
Mario Cannon, baby. You know, one N. Just give me the camera. Come on.
All right, well, we got a show Saturday night as well. We got The Ville is in here on his way out to that show as well. So if you like Freeport, Illinois in the building, you know, we try to spread the love and show the talent that's all around this area. Tell them where they can find you at, Mr. Mark Supreme.
Mark Supreme, MARC_Supreme, man. Mark_Supreme.
It's the one with the blue check. You got
No, it ain't. No, we talking Instagram, Facebook. Neiman Marcus is a blue check, but Instagram, they ain't. You know, I got on Instagram mad late, man. You know Peoria, Facebook City. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even get on Instagram until I was left Atlanta. I've been on Instagram probably like 3 years now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I had all that
late.
shit and I just didn't use it forever.
I was mad late. So no check yet, man. Probably we coming, man. Give me a year. I got to put in some work.
All right, it's D-Mill Quarantine Radio. We'll see you all on Saturday night. Be good to each other. Check out my new Hope these.
Try and be a boss. If them niggas won't smoke, we turn this shit to Holocaust. Wave sticks like lacrosse. Niggas dive in that water and get lost in the sauce. I'm a deep diver, Loch Ness sea monster, a deep thinker, riding with a heat seeker. You a dick beater, dick rider, still stay with your mama. Flying down Knoxville, 309, these Benny Hannas. Trying to cut back on the drugs, but I can't. Put my city in a song, tell them people what I'm on. I'm on some 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. 309 shit, I'm on some 309 shit. In a 309 whip with a 309 bitch. I'm just trying to die rich on that 309 shit. 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit. I'm on some 309 shit with a 309 bitch. In a 309 whip, I'm just trying to die rich.
I'm on some 309 shit with a 39 clip. If a nigga touch me, then he gon' fucking die quick. Police pick me up for questioning, I'm gon' lie quick. Get a drink up, now that shit got me sick like damn. What the fuck? Bitch, my stomach hurt. Chopper bullets hit your tummy up, make your stomach hurt. Everybody tough until they face end up on the shirt. Now you looking down on heaven like, how the fuck did I get murked? Shorty, that's what you get for tweaking. After I fuck a bitch one time, and ain't no need for speaking. Oh, you ain't fucking, okay, bet. Ain't no need for linking. Palm Angel Sunday with the Dior kicks. I'm fresher than a deacon. Damn. Baby God, what's the reason? I ain't got no reason, I just thought that I'd get fresh today. I ain't coming outside, little nigga, if I ain't got my K. I told her looking in my eyes when she sucking, I wanna see your face.
I'm on some 309 shit, 309 shit, 309 shit.
I put on work like to spy me, so you don't see me, you need vibes. And fuck, this is my dream, I'm so ahead of my time, and I see the future behind me. I'm about to go ahead first like I'm diving. Stay on my lane, you get hit while I'm driving. Sacrifice everything, still I'm surviving. Somebody tell him the king is arriving. I shoot this shit like it's life or death. If I don't make it, that means I was put to rest. Odds up against me, each one would get put to test. I take my chances and pray to God I get blessed. Always move forward, I never go right or left. If then what work, then I tell them to write a check. Here in my city, I've been doing lots of reps. I don't need no one to tell me that I'm the best. Spy me, so you don't see me, you need vibes. And fuck, this is my dream, I'm so ahead of my time, and I see the future behind me. I'm about to go ahead first like I'm diving. Stay on my lane, you get hit while I'm driving. Sacrifice everything, still I'm surviving. Somebody tell him the king is arriving. I shoot this shit like it's life or death. If I don't make it, that means I was put to rest. Odds up against me, each one would get put to test. I take my chances and pray to God I get blessed. Always move forward, I never go right or left. If then what work, then I tell him to write a check. Here in my city, I've been doing lots of reps. I don't need no one to tell me that I'm the best.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy D Mill. I'm here with Craig, our homie from Grow by Design in West Peoria. He's a friend of the show. He's also a sponsor of Season 3 of D-Mill Quarantine Radio. And he's up in West Peoria on Heading. And what do you guys do over there?
Hey, we do everything from indoor craft grow lighting to outdoor grown vegetables. Everything you need for your indoor, outdoor craft grow. You know, we got plants, we got seeds, we got tents, we got lights, we got soils, we got nutrients. And then we're going to expand here in 2022 some new things.
Okay, so speaking of new things, you're gonna start a Grow by Design University, which is going to be like from seed to extract. You're gonna go all the way through.
Yeah, well, it's still in development, D. You know, we're going to do the university. We're going to get that launched here in January, week 2 with the edibles class. It's going to be a 4-week class. Students will be able to come in and learn how to make edibles from week 1 to week 4, you know, from beginning to end. You know, cookies, brownies, things of that nature, how to make your own butter, your own oils, things like that. That'll be the first class we offer, like I said, starting January week 2. Stay tuned to our website and or Facebook for soon-to-be details.
Okay, what's the website?
www.growbydesign.peoria.com.
And Facebook, Grow by Design?
Grow by Design, yep.
And then they can sign up online?
Yep, they'll be able to sign up online, I would say, probably going into next week.
Perfect. So you heard it here first. Grow by Design University. Our boy Craig, friend of the show, sponsor of Season 3. Tomorrow night, we got D-Mill Quarantine Radio, and you will see this guy's logo.
Grow by Design, West Heading, West Peoria.
It's a